Hello and welcome to another English class. Today we are looking at verbs plus ing, part 1, because there are many verbs which are followed by ing. And the ing in this case is called a gerund. It's a gerund verb. And we use the gerund verb if it's the subject of the sentence, if it's the object of the sentence, if it's the complement of the sentence, after prepositions, and after certain verbs. And that's what we're looking at today. Okay, if it's for example, a normal continuous sentence like she is dancing, that's not a gerund. He isn't listening. They're not gerunds. They're just the continuous forms of those verbs. As I said, the gerund is used if it's the subject of the sentence, the object of the sentence, the complement of the sentence, after prepositions, and after certain verbs. Let's look at some. I've chosen some which may not be absolutely obvious. If you are familiar with these, then great. Hopefully there will be some new information for you here. Okay, can't help. Now you probably think this means I can't help you. I'm sorry. This doesn't mean that at all. Can't help in this context means I can't avoid or stop myself. It's an automatic reaction and I have no control. In Spanish, it's no puedo evitar. Here, I'll give you an example. I can't help smiling when I see dogs. The smile is automatic. I can't stop it. It's just an automatic thing because I love dogs. And then I use my dog voice. Hello? I can't help smiling when I see dogs. She can't help laughing when he falls over. Elvis had a song, I can't help falling in love with you. I can't stop the emotions. I feel so much for you. I can't help falling in love with you. You can also say, I can't help myself. That's reflexive. There's a song actually, Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. You know that I love you. Here we go. I can't help myself. I want you and nobody else. Okay. Next verb is mind. Would you mind waiting? Not would you mind to wait. Would you mind waiting? I don't mind walking. Okay? If you use mind and then a verb, the verb must be ing. Next is risk. If you gamble, you risk losing money. I chose this one because you don't risk the action, you risk the consequence, okay? If you jump like an idiot on the ice, you risk falling, okay? You don't risk jumping on the ice, but you can risk a noun, you can risk your money, you can risk your relationship. But if you gamble, you risk losing money and maybe more. Okay, involve. My job involves helping people improve their English. Now, involve has two meanings, okay? One of them is to include somebody or something. For example, let's not involve Jennifer in this plan, okay? That is it's a different meaning. This meaning is involve. Yeah, involve means involve, okay? No, it's my job involves means part of my job is, okay? Something involved means it requires you to do something, okay? Can't stand. Now, this doesn't mean what it seems like. Of course, you can say can't stand, but then you wouldn't have a verb afterwards. When you have a gerund after can't stand, it means I hate, I despise, I loathe. He can't stand losing. Okay, we all know people like that. Very competitive people. She can't stand waiting. Oh, I hate waiting. Yeah, I know how you feel, sister. Keep. You can use on. Some people use on, but I don't. And if you want to, it's okay to use on. I don't. I've got two examples. I keep forgetting his name. I keep on forgetting his name as possible. It means I continue to have the same problem. Okay? It's not a positive thing, it's a negative thing. I keep burning the paella. I keep oversleeping. I keep ruining the letter. She keeps on losing her pen, or she keeps losing her pen. Where's my pen? Oh, I've lost it again. It's a repetitive thing. Fancy. Do you fancy going to the cinema? Do you want to? Means do you want to? Do you feel like? In Spanish, apetecer. I know that some of you aren't Spanish, and I apologize, but I don't know any other languages as well as Spanish, and obviously English is my first language. Do you fancy going to the cinema? Hey, do you want to go to the cinema? Do you feel like going to the cinema? You can use a noun as well. Do you fancy a pizza? I don't fancy watching it. Okay? Hey, Independence Day is on TV. I don't fancy watching it. I've seen it 37 times. Okay. Now, you can use fancy with an object like a person. In that context, it means, ooh, I want to be close to that person. So, do you fancy Jane? A little, or no, not at all. She doesn't fancy me. Okay? I don't fancy watching it. Do you fancy going to the cinema is feel like. Okay? Put off. Now, put off has 4 meanings. Yes, 4 meanings. This one is the only one which is followed by a gerund, and this is postpone. Postpone is also followed by a gerund. He postponed. I wrote postponed. Sorry. What an idiot. Okay. Oh, dearie me. Very good, very good. Well, that's fantastic, isn't it? Now, here we go. Que catastrofia. So, are you still watching? I hope so. Right, okay, everything's still fine. Sorry about that. Okay. He put off going to Brazil. He postponed going to Brazil. I make mistakes all the time when I do these videos, and I'm so tired of stopping and starting again. So I thought, this time, this video includes bloopers. Bloopers are mistakes that were not meant to happen. Ta-da! So he put off going to Brazil. Remember, put is put. So past and past participle are also put. He put off going to Brazil. He postponed going to Brazil. Okay? And enjoy. This one's obvious. I enjoyed listening to the album. But the reason I chose this is because I want to point out listen to. Okay? It's always listen to. Are you listening to me? I love listening to music. She listened to the teacher. You can only use listen without to if it's an imperative. For example, listen. Okay, that's the only time. But if you have an object, which you would normally have, then you would have the preposition to. Listen to. I enjoyed listening to the album. And finally, miss. And miss also has 4 meanings, and we'll talk about those in another class. I miss living near the beach. I used to live near the beach. I don't now, but I wish I still did. I miss living near the beach. You can also use a noun. I miss her. I miss him. I miss it. She misses seeing her family. Okay, she lives in another country, and she laments. Lamentar. No, is it lament? No, I don't think so. She laments not seeing her family. Okay. I miss living near the beach. I miss Julia. She misses seeing her family. She misses them. Okay. Do you miss living near the beach? Yes, I miss it. Okay, there you go. I'll be back very soon with another English class talking about verbs plus gerunds or infinitives, but the meaning is different. Ooh. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for regular English videos. Hit like. I'm very grateful to you for that. Thank you very much. Leave a comment if you have any doubts or questions, or you want to just say hello. And share this with anyone you know who is learning English, because it would be good for them and a lovely thing to do from you. So thank you for that. And have a lovely day. I'll see you again for the next video. Bye-bye.